And we're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting adventure brought to you from the depths of a basement somewhere in the tundra of Cincinnati, BlasterPro!
Yay! Oh. Yeah, we had a last minute. We're just goofing off and hadn't had anything set up and ready to go. And Hayden just finally finished all the pre-checks before we took the flight.
Yeah.
Isn't it always worrying when the pilot skips half of the checklist before we take off?
Well, he was shooting down your other idea.
Oh, what was my other idea?
The intro.
Hey, did you notice we had a brand new, slightly updated intro? A re-edit of the intro. I'm going to go check it out because this is the first time I saw it, and we didn't get to hear it with music and all the other fun stuff. It's the same music.
Oh, yes.
Has it got the same time?
Kinda, yeah.
Yes, Rodney. Is it shorter?
Yeah.
Rodney is in it. The reason why Rodney has never been in the original intro is because he was in a, what do they call that? A hyperbaric chamber?
Yeah. Big tube.
He was in a tube. They were regrowing a foot.
Once again, the only person who came out to help me fight the robots was Larry.
And in the process of doing that, he hid his car.
Yes, he did. He did hide my car, and then when I got ejected from the hospital, I spent an hour trying to find my car.
Now, remember, this is a person with half of a foot, and he's still regrowing that
Deb
foot.
did not visit me. I did not let Deb know where I was because we don't need that danger.
Anyway, how are you doing, sir?
I've been up since 4:30 dealing with stupid work crap.
So now you're dealing with stupid podcast crap.
It's better than Florida.
Also, we had a get-together over the weekend, a pit crew get-together, which was a lot of fun. And thank you again for Tony and Lisa for hosting and everybody that brought good snacks and good food. And surprisingly, not that much alcohol this year as opposed to last year. The only person that ended up with any alcohol this year was Hayden.
Hayden, yeah, with the Snoop Dogg wine.
Yeah.
It sounds delicious.
It does sound very delicious.
Probably really sweet.
Remember Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, I do.
Booty Sweat.
Do you remember Mad Dog 2020?
Ooh, yeah.
Do they still make Mad Dog 2020?
Do you want me to find some?
I don't want any. None. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I don't want to. Last time I heard of.
Your first liquor.
Yeah. Now, his first liquor ever was purchased also by you, and it was beer, and it was
Trooper beer.
Trooper beer, yeah. And for
beer.
British beer.
British.
You take my life,
but anyway,
I take yours too.
Yeah, his first thing was British, was the Trooper beer, which was fine because he is a Iron Maiden fan.
It was a cool tin.
It was a cool can. We still got we have one can still up there.
And one not unopened.
We have one unopened because we actually couldn't finish the 6-pack. Joe, how you doing?
Disco ball.
In the car. Do you want me to get it?
No, don't get it because we have another. He has a backup disco ball here.
Where's the disco ball?
We used that for the vlog shoot.
We used it for, you know what? You never have uploaded that footage to show everybody the coolness.
Once I want it to be in service or something.
Oh, all right. So you still have it, and you're going to use it for something in the future.
Yeah, I haven't gotten rid of it.
You can't have enough disco balls.
We are doing excellent. We are. I don't know what we're doing. We're trying to get through the holidays right now. Is what we're trying to do. I'm trying to finish off the last of the holiday orders for the last of the Blaster Pro orders for the holidays.
Gracious.
I've got 2 more Mir Sun Power 5s to build, 2 A&H Heroes to build, and 1 holdout, and 1 guard helmet.
Oh yeah, you sold your first guard.
My first guard helmet.
No. Your first.
I sold the first holdout. Yes.
Yay! Hey, I wish I had party favors. I could
Yeah.
use
No, we got one.
First one.
first one. How long has it been? It's almost been half a year, right?
6 months. Yeah,
Yeah.
6 months before I ever sold one. But you know what? Granted, you know how I get all that grief from Matt about the prices being too low?
Yeah.
And I went ahead and I did the formula.
Mhm.
I don't always follow my formula. I usually critique the formula and change a few things. But the formula for blaster prices is not dictated by what other people sell their blasters for. It is dictated on the cost of creating the original master or purchasing the original master. Like for this E-11, I purchased an actual Sterling submachine gun, and that's what we cast the parts for.
Ooh, it's got the counter.
Oh yeah, this is a counterbox version. Yes.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Do that again with the part where you look right down the barrel.
I did that when I filmed it.
did you?
It didn't have a spring or the back cap.
No, yeah. So this one's complete and ready to go. This is a customer one.
It was
The giveaway blaster is somewhere around here. I don't know where it went. It's still in a state of construction. Oh, there it is, way over there.
I'm gonna have to
Anyway.
buy this kit. I have way too many ways to make electronics work.
Anyway, it goes. It's based on the master, and then it's also based on the cost of the mold. And you take all that, and then once you pour the first one, you know how much material it takes to make the part. Then you take all those things, add it up, and then I have a formula of dividing it up and covering the cost of the blaster or the original master and the cost of the molds. Second gen is a little bit different. So on the first gen, there's practically very little profit. Second gen, that's when I start making a little bit of money.
This sounds more confusing than my statics class.
It is very confusing, and sometimes I actually have it wrote down a whole formula, how it works and everything. And I readjusted that formula because resin prices, thanks to Rodney going to Texas and causing an ice storm, caused, in conjunction with everything else messed up in the world since
I blame
COVID.
Chupacabra.
Everything that's been messed up in the world since COVID, resin prices have pretty much doubled and have stabilized at doubled the original where it was. So I factored all those new formulas in, and the little holdout blasters tended to be a little more expensive than I originally had anticipated, and most of my other blasters are not adjusted to the prices of the new resin, and I don't know if I'm actually going to adjust those prices or not. I don't know. I really don't know.
How do you get that copper patina?
Very special.
Beautiful.
Very. If you
Beautiful.
go back and look at some of the early episodes of this podcast, you would see how to do that. And you know what? I realized none of those are available on YouTube because all of those are still sitting on Facebook.
Hernan wants to be.
Oh, Hernan needs to be recognized. Rodney,
Hi, Hernan!
would you like to recognize Hernan?
Hi, Hernan!
Hernan, I am wearing a Gorilla cap, Gorilla Glue cap, so you already know it's always in recognition of you.
Hojo.
Hojo, what do you got? Hi, Matt. He is a new, what do you say? What do we call a new? Not, I wouldn't say
Cult
fan, a new cult member. That's good.
Viewer.
A new viewer, and also the winner of last month's prize, which is the DL21, and he wanted the Hoth version.
Is that in the mail yet?
It's not in the mail yet. I told you it takes a little time, and we're right in the middle of the holidays. Everybody knows this.
Am I driving it to the...
Yeah,
Post
you're
office
driving
again?
it. You're driving it all the way to his house. I think he lives out of state, but that's okay. You only bring catastrophe with you.
Yeah.
Natural disasters and catastrophes are all follow
If I
Rodney.
remember right, it was like Oklahoma or something, which is out by Kiowa. So
You were down in Florida, and then they had a hurricane. Yes, Matt is the keeper of the names. Just want to know. Yes, you have a new name. You have a new name to put in, and then yeah. So I haven't done or have not been able to do anything. We should have just 86 the speeder bike project this month completely, but I have a new smelter and I really, really want to use it. And the project I was going to first use it on is
Silver bullets.
No.
You want me to make like a little like night out of PLA, and I could.
Kind of like the one you gave me for Christmas,
Yeah,
and then you took it back.
No, I didn't take it back. It's on the shelf.
You told me that was yours now.
Well, yeah, it's because I liked it way more than you did.
I put it on the shelf.
Yeah, and it's still on the shelf.
I could have put it in the bottom drawer.
Yeah. Yeah, but I still put it on the shelf.
Hey, Straka's on.
It is Straka. Hey, Straka. By the way, Straka, this is the first time I've had a chance to confirm this. Did Matt deliver the package?
Silence. That can be taken several ways as well.
Yes. So anyway, while we're waiting for a reply from Straka.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so what happened?
You suck, Matt.
What happened? Weren't you guys supposed to meet up at the con? What happened?
You suck, Matt.
Don't start with that yet.
He does suck.
Matt, I miss you, and I need you. If I don't,
Are you breaking into a Meatloaf song?
Yeah, it gets mailed out. All right.
Now it's stuck in your
All
head.
right. So, all right. So, do you want to just give it back to me tomorrow night, and I will mail it because it's my prize, and I should be paying for shipping? All right. Anyway. Etsy has been super busy. At this point now is official cutoff. Anything ordered, it's no big deal. I'm a patient man.
I'm a patient man.
He's in Philly still? Philly. He's in Philly still.
Semicolons.
Yeah, I know.
Etsy.shop.
You don't have to do it. All you had to do is remember to take it to the... All right, anyway. I should have reminded you.
What they do to little kids and put
Yeah,
a note
yeah.
right on his jacket.
Anyway, at this point officially, nothing is going to be, no more Christmas orders. Everything should be expected at the first of the year from this point out. Goodness, what else I got? Oh, if there's something on Etsy you don't see, you can always go to BlasterProShop.com. That is my website, my broken website, but you can at least see what my full inventory is there. The unedited photos, the adult photos of all the blasters.
Naked.
The naked photos, the ones without the orange tips. Yes. All those are available on BlasterProShop.com. Hayden is the creator and the runner of that website. He is...
I feel like I'm not the creator and owner of the website.
Administrator. Does
He
that
is
work?
the administrator of the website. He is... I blame myself for not forcing him to fix that website. Anyway, moving right along. This month's contest. How are we doing with the video? That's going to be out tomorrow.
If,
What is your feeling?
if we stop now, it could be out by like 9:30.
No, don't worry about it. It's going to be out by Thursday.
Okay, I can.
Okay. So everybody out there, start looking. On Thursday, there will be a Blaster Pro holiday / Christmas giveaway trivia announcement. And we're doing the game show is the game we're doing this month. And if you're familiar with the game show, you submit your name and then names are randomly drawn by the two contestants in the game show. So this is the game. This is the one game that you can play from anywhere in the world with the crappiest internet connection ever.
Shut up, Matt. Do. Shut up, Matt.
No, I said after. I didn't say today. I said after tonight's show. And technically, It is after tonight's show. See, Hayden has been super busy. He's been doing a lot of things. I've been tasking him very hard, and his own YouTube channel has been very active also.
I haven't touched it to do your
Look
stuff.
down. Look
But
down.
last week you
Go
put out
here
like
and
8
turn to the
videos.
side.
Because it took no time to do it.
Anyway,
I was cleaning out space.
anyway, he's been busy. I've been busy. We've all been busy. Rodney, surprisingly enough, has also been busy.
Very busy. Not only am I working for Blaster Pro, I'm now working for Vulture.
Yes, but remember where the love. Well, I can't even say the love. That's because that's it's hard to spread your love.
No, I
around.
was told I was competent help.
There.
Yes, compared to the others, yes, I am competent help.
See, around here, we don't really treat you as competent help. We treat you as help. We also treat you as a fire hazard. Surprisingly enough, there has not been a single "shut up, Rodney" mark on my sheet.
Yeah.
Someone lied to you.
Well, you also
See, now that's
figure
not fair because
the safety levels here, the safety standards are pretty high. The safety standards at Larry's are not as high.
let's just say at Larry's, okay, here we have safety glasses. You don't have to use them, but we have them.
At Larry's, you're required while messing with chemicals to remove your shirt. They think I'm kidding.
It's like, okay, we're dealing with acid tonight. Take off your pants. So anyway, I don't even know where I lost my total train of thought.
You want to put the one down?
No,
now?
Rodney is a great help. He also does. Yes, he does test the integrity of all of the low-hanging structures in the basement, which is all the things that hold the house up. And you can tell the ones that are solid because when he hits them, and you can tell when he hits something a lot less solid, like a heater duct or a piece of plumbing. That's a big difference. The sounds. You know, at one point you did have a video of Rodney hitting his head, or actually not hitting his head. He was knocking the hard hat off the thing,
It's because I was moving backwards for some reason.
which ironically is the same hard hat we have set up for him to wear as he comes in.
That was when we were doing the second camera, the second freehand camera, and Matt got the camera away from Rodney.
Remember when I broke that light by hitting my head on it?
Yes, but see, you've broken that light, Joe has broken that light, and Matt has broken that light. And surprisingly enough, Joe has hit that light more than you have.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's because this is more Joe's
exactly.
area. That's more my area.
Your area is over here. And if you notice, it is the most dangerous head. Like there's boom, boom, boom right there. But yeah, all the lights in your area are all hung high. And over in this area, I hung all the lights up in the rafters. But anyway, Rodney is somewhat concussed while he is down here. Yes, that is true. Anyway, getting back to, that's what I was talking about, this month's contest. So getting back to the contest, you need to submit your name. Now, all the names are going to be collected on the YouTube video that we select. We'll have a pinned area for comments. You comment your name, and you'll go into the running. The first time we did it, we realized having multiple places for getting names was somewhat problematic. And on YouTube, for whatever reason, it was hard to track and get all the names because it would get shared and then we wouldn't get some of those connecting names. And it was an issue. The second time around, we realized one place and one place only to get your name in works best. And then that worked perfect. So that worked out great. And we're going to do it the same way again. So when that video goes up on Thursday, it will be shared everywhere, and it will also continue to be shared over and over. But the only place to see it, like I said, even if you get a link on Facebook, it takes you back to YouTube, and then you can comment, and there'll be a pin section at the very top. to enter your name, to play, and basically you don't have to do anything after that. Then the names are drawn, the 2 players will play, and then at the end of the game, they will show off who they were playing for and who they actually just won a beautiful E-11. Also, you got to be here to watch, or actually, you don't have to be here to watch, but you have to contact us through the video. So basically, you got to watch the game to win. Is that about right? Because we're not going to reach out to you. That you got to kind of show up. I mean, you could possibly win an E-11. I mean, come on, look at how beautiful this thing is. Oh, it's so gorgeous.
So keep in mind, most of you are going to take the L.
Anyway, so yeah, you do have to watch the video to find out who the winner was. And Matt, you cannot win, but Matt is our reigning champion. He has played 2 times and has won 2 times. First time he beat Jeff. Second time he beat Sean. And Sean is going to be back this month to challenge Matt again. I need to talk to Sean and find out what his strong points are and work on that. See if we can tailor a game, some questions and stuff like that to.
I'll take him on with B films.
So anyway, the way the game works is I am your host. We will have Matt to my left, Sean to my right, unless they decide to switch. But Matt's always been to the left, so that's where the reigning champion tends to be. And we have 3 rounds. We have a straight-up trivia buzzer round. We have a photo round. And then we have round 3, which is a steal round, which you buzz in or no. We don't buzz in. We get 5 questions each, and if the other person can answer it, they steal it. So that's how that works.
Which button does Matt use?
I don't remember. I think it's the red button.
Red button? Okay.
Red and blue, yeah. So
what if I rig up a cap to it, right? So
we don't have to do that. And
he gets a slight.
No one has actually been.
Ow!
No one has. I wish we had a photo of what that thing looks like. No one. You want to pull it up and put it up there for us? No one has been electrocuted from this particular device that Rodney created. It actually works really good. When you hit the button, it locks the other guy out. It needs a reset. It works great. And, personally, this year, you're going to be here for that, right?
For what?
For the trivia night?
Unless something horrible happens.
Okay, unless something horrible happens, Rodney is going to get the reset button because I can never remember the reset button.
It's a big button. It's
I
right
know,
in front of you.
but
you got to click.
You know what?
Click.
I'm running this thing. Well, Hayden's running this thing, but I'm the host. I'm the emceeing. I'm running the contest.
Do you want me to redo the whole thing with the timer and everything?
No.
We'll leave that up. We'll make a whole new one.
No. We're leaving
It'll make noise.
You know what? Here's the thing. Here's another thing. Hayden actually designed the 3D and did his first 3D print design, didn't you? I know it was nothing, but you made a thing that was a thing that we use. So the basis of the Bink, Hayden came up with those. I told him what I wanted, and he figured it out, and we 3D printed them. What was funny was the lights were originally supposed to be on the inside, but I didn't realize how much space we were actually going to need. And you used those like machine operator lights.
Yes.
Yeah, like
it was all stuff that I had laying around on my desk.
So the machine is on. So those lights are too big. The original thing was
all industrial electronics.
The lights were supposed to light up the base. Instead, we have these phallic-looking lights sticking off the side, which is totally fine. We point the light towards the audience, and no one knows how it really looks.
They're not even painted.
No, they're yellow. They work great. They work awesome. I think they work great.
Why is everybody messaging me, or is that you? Are they messaging you?
No one is messaging my phone.
So
I have
they're
no
all talking to
notification.
me. Oh, it's Larry.
What does Larry want?
I don't know. Hold on.
So anyway, I have been building and trying to get orders out for the holidays. I agree with Jeff. I didn't even read Jeff's comment. Let me see, what does it say? No. You know what? You want a trophy? Hayden, we saw trophies, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Yeah. The winner will get a trophy. How's that? Hayden and I actually know where to pick up the trophies.
I would love to go back to that place.
You ready?
It's new every single time.
All right. Hayden and I will pick up trophies. And Matt, if you really, really want, we can give you back trophies.
He says he wants a belt. I don't think
I'm not
make belts that big.
Is that a fat joke?
Yeah, it is.
That was a fat joke.
That was a fat joke. He wants like a wrestler's belt. Although, you know what? That might be something. If the trivia thing, the trivia game show is kind of my favorite. Look at Baby Yoda's falling. Trivia game show is one of my favorites, and we've only been saving it for special occasions, such as our 2-year anniversary.
I didn't do it.
No!
Our 2-year anniversary. What was the next one we did?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, the trivia night. We did it. The second time we did it was another special occasion.
It was in August.
Oh, well. Anyway, we've done it twice. This will be the third time, and all 3 times will have been this year, obviously. He is a speeder bike. He's, yeah.
What?
You're not supposed to smoke around the baby. Custom wrestling belt. You know what? We might do a custom wrestling belt.
Yeah, we're thinking about one.
Oh, we'll make one.
Yeah.
We'll make one down here.
I can get some
A speeder bike
NeoPixel.
wrestling belt.
You can make it light up.
Yeah.
Chase lights around Matt.
I'm going to have to do some research about those. Grogu down. Yeah, don't
pummel the baby's head.
I have it in my hand. I just haven't gotten that far yet.
Look at the mess you've made.
I didn't do this.
There you go. Oh, hey, Jeff. Look at what I have.
It's so bright.
Well, I know it's white. But anyway. Yes. Pretty. This one here is... It makes me realize how far off the one that I was making originally is. It's like... Not that... As small, minute details that really make this whole thing pop and really show it's a lot better than the other one. Dimensionally, it's almost exactly the same, but this one is the cat's meow right here. It's got all the things I was looking for, all the things I was worried about not having. We got them here.
Yes, Hojo.
Yes, it is. Matter of fact, that is an upcoming project that we may cover on here on the podcast. We got a lot of projects that may be coming up and may not. So, but yeah, Jeff, you weren't here. You ghosted us this past Wednesday. Yeah, I had it all ready, all cut out, ready for your approval, and you didn't show up last week.
Yeah, but we did get STLs of a certain item.
Yes. What did we get STLs of? Okay.
But.
Oh, yeah.
Was that right?
Yeah, that's a totally different thing. It's a
We were figuring out how to do.
yeah. Not even going to go there. You know what I was going to do tonight, and I really wanted to do it because we'd already covered it once before, and that was the scaling process that we used to build some of the props that we've got, like the speeder bike that was used in the speeder bike. It was also used. It was used very extensively on our. Well, good night, Hojo.
Night, Hojo.
It was very extensively used on the Emperor's throne, more so than anything was on the Emperor's throne. Hope to see you back next week when everything gets a little bit weirder when Matt's back. So anyway, so when we built the chair, we did several different things. We used the overhead projector. We found a very good model that felt correct and proportionally correct. And one of the things I wanted to do, because it just something popped into my head, someone had sent me another link. Because when you have a prop or you're working on something or you have worked on something in the past, people tend to send you other things they found on the internet, like other people's projects, or like, hey, check this one out. And, like, oh, wow, that looks great.
Yeah, the actual finding the reference photos that you need is very difficult.
Well, we'll get into that, but lots of times you see them and it's like, you know what it is, but the proportions are off or something is a little janky. It's like it doesn't jive.
Nothing we do is to scale.
Well, no, I think our chair is pretty much dead on. Exactly what it needs. Exactly proportion wise, height, scale, everything I think is almost, I'm not going to say 100% because we can't 100% accurately scale it against the original because the original probably doesn't even exist anymore. But it looks right, and everything on it looks right. And I think that might be something, if I can't get anything done on the speeder bike before next week,
nothing's going to get done.
It's going to be a full discussion about scaling and scaling, not just scaling, but referencing reference photos, ways to get your sizes right, where to start, all kinds of things like that is what I want to do and what I want to talk about. Because the process we used on our throne was, I think, the best way to do it. And it worked out great. And I think we should share it and tie in a few of those other discussions we've had, because we've had the overhead display discussion, and we've had some scaling discussions, how to scale pictures and stuff like that. And we have had reference photos and kit bashing, and all this could be taken and drawn into one episode or one discussion. And I think we should do that next week. What do you think, Hayden? Okay. He's like, okay. Anyway, the chair turned out right. And if you see other examples out there, nothing wrong with their examples. I think having a solid plan and a way to scale up and work off of photographs and stuff like that is a huge benefit and get you kind of in the ballpark. We're never going to be 100% perfect, but I always like to be,
honestly,
I like to be in the infield, not the outfield.
This is how you work with a decent CAD program too, because you can take the picture, place it behind
right
there, and then trace it out, and then work from there.
Yeah.
Extruding. So I can't remember how.
Now, in the past,
oh, Jesus Christ.
no,
Matt. No, it's going to have lights. It's going to glow. You're going to look like Dynamo from
See,
Running Man. It'll be great.
we're going to get this done. I have plans. I have thoughts. I have ideas. Hayden,
Yes.
look at that right there. You got ideas? I got ideas. It's going to require Barry. Or not. I win. It's going to require Barry.
I have several ideas.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if they're the same as yours.
Okay. Normally
mean
they
it's
aren't.
gonna be
You know what's
handsome?
fun is your ideas aren't normally like my ideas, but your ideas are in the same vein as my ideas, and they usually click with you and I. That's what I like about you, kid.
Straka, Matt just sent us a picture of a wrestling belt, which
Yeah.
is what he wants.
Yeah, that's what he sent. This might be a thing. It might be a thing we bring up next year. Yeah, and you know what? As far as I understand, the placards that go around the sides are the tournaments or the times that it was up and changed hands and blah blah blah. Yes, that might be something we can do. I'm actually thinking about it right now. My biggest thing is,
Can we get little enamels of Matt's face?
he said that is a mini one for $45. So mini meaning it's not going to fit a full size person.
It might fit Grogu.
He's all well. He's not that sticky because there's no sugar in that. Because I know if there were sugar in that, you'd be dead right now.
That's true.
So anyway, Matt, I can actually
that reminds me.
off topic, but I can actually probably guarantee you're probably not going to be here tomorrow night. Is that correct?
Is it a Matt free zone? Am I allowed to run amok?
Okay.
Hey, I stole these from work for you.
What is this?
It's a go to sleep now pill.
No, it's not.
It's a conformity pill. What is it?
It's just Starburst.
No,
It's
no,
not?
no. It is like the janky version of Starburst.
It's the generic version of
I'm
Starburst.
saving-
Now relators.
Now or laters aren't really all right. What were we talking about? Oh, trivia night.
Plastic.
So basically, rounding up the thought I
I'm gonna grab
started
2 of
20
them.
minutes ago.
I'll take anything you'll give me.
I
Rounding
did
up
grab 2.
the thought I started 20 minutes
Maybe.
ago. Anybody can play. Put your name in. The only ones that can't win are pretty much Matt and Sean. They get penalized. Well, no, not really.
So I can play?
No, friends and family can't play. Bumblebee has them. Bumblebean.
The Bumble?
Bumblebean belts? BBB?
Uh,
I don't know what Bumblebee is.
Squishy
Oh.
baby Bumblebee.
oh, it's getting harder and harder, isn't it? More difficult to keep going.
What are you talking
No.
about?
I don't know, but I'm just.
I told you we turned it into Headbanger's Ball.
Oh yeah, we were talking about it. We were headbanging pretty hard before this whole show started. When you go Sepultura, it's hard to like
Come back, yeah.
Yeah, it is very hard. Oh yeah.
And then you went to ministry and
No, I started with Ministry. Ministry ramped up to Sepultura, and then once we hit Sepultura, it was just like, are we even going to do a show tonight?
please don't beat me, TB Disco.
You know what would be classic is if we established he was tied up to all the Christmas lights, and then
Falls off the table, takes everything with him.
no. Next week you're here with your bag, and all the Christmas lights lead into the bag, and you're just constantly all night long in the background just beating the bag.
I should probably wear my gear.
You should at least wear your helmet.
I gotta fix that. The
Well, you can borrow mine.
visor came out.
You can borrow my helmet.
Yeah, I just gotta glue it back in. I'm just lazy.
That's all right. We're not going
Butterbean.
Butterbean, yes, there we go. Butterbean is a classic. You know Butterbean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
ball and punch.
Do you have anything to add, sir?
It made
That would have worked.
it totally would have taken the little tree.
Dude, why isn't the printer running?
I don't know.
What does it say?
It doesn't say anything.
Oh God, did we unplug it?
We unplugged it. Did we unplug it? We unplugged it.
Of course you do.
It was supposed to be done at the end of the show.
You speak German, and
You
we
know,
know
that's
why.
going to be a perfect print, too.
We know why Hernan speaks German. Chile's not that far from Argentina.
Is that why? You think is that why? There's like a documentary about that, and it's really creepy.
What do I want to talk about?
Woohoo. I don't know. I'm actually bummed about turning because it was 2/3 done when I unplugged it.
You can't blame that.
No, you didn't do it. I totally did it.
Just blame me. I blame for everything.
I totally did it myself. Oh, you know what we can talk about?
What?
I have got. If anyone, I hope everyone out there remembers the Mandalorian, and our Mandalorian, he
Caught fire.
he was part of the Burning Mando night, and he was the Burning Mando. Yes, he was. So I learned a lot from all the pieces that I had, armor pieces that I had for him. And I made adjustments to all those pieces. I reduced the chest plate size and the ab plate size. I increased a few dimensions on the gauntlet, or on the gauntlets. And all those parts, 90% of those parts, 80% of those parts are now printed and ready for finishing. So we're moving on to stage 2, which will be cleanup, finishing, sanding, priming, working. Stage 3 will be molds. Out of curiosity, what was the topic for today's show supposed to be? Matt's not here is the main topic of tonight's show.
What is that thing on the ground?
Which one?
The red thing. The dog tree. What is this supposed to be?
That was one of the packaging from last week.
Have we expended all of our Christmas decorations?
No, we have not. And I actually tried to get Rodney to wear antlers, and he would not. He refused.
Really?
Yes,
I
he
said
did.
I would have wore the Christmas lights.
Oh, well, here you go.
Oh God.
Hold on. Do you want?
Yes, because that looks
you
like
want-
it will send somebody into fits.
Okay.
You rarely do that with
All right. I'll play along too. There you go. So anyway, where was I at?
What is that red thing on the floor?
The red thing on the floor is packaging.
From butt plugs.
Don't worry about it. Not for butt plugs.
Matt said it. I didn't.
I'm hungry.
Uh,
Should we eat the Chinese food?
are you gonna eat it after the show? Because I was thinking about eating it after the show.
I want something else.
Oh, burritos.
No, you don't know.
I don't know.
I could eat.
What else are you gonna eat?
I was gonna eat.
Oh, you got a whole can of Spam. You haven't?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I asked Hayden the other day if he had experienced the wonder that is Spam, and he said, "No, I've actually never had it, Dad." So I bought
Oh
him.
God.
The pull off.
I bought him a can of Spam.
Spam flavored Spam or
No, it's real
specialty Spam.
It even says Spam the original. So he is going to sit down and watch the Spam skit from Monty Python. And I'm going to give him a whole sleeve of saltine crackers and maybe some cheese to go with his Spam. Unless he wants to make a spam sandwich, you can make a spam salad. You can make spam this, spam that, spam turkey, spam ham.
Well, if we're going to do that.
Time rationing.
But guess what? It's all in there. Turkey and
break it
ham,
off
it's all in there.
carcasses.
You
But
know.
I'm going to have to teach him how to make the Tampa treat.
You know, I was worried that the flashing wouldn't show up on camera, but it's actually picking it up pretty good. Hayden's very pleased. That is the seizure setting.
That's what I'm going for.
If you click it one more time, it slows it down a little
Why
bit.
would I do that?
HDE orange one. It means the orange one.
Yes.
This one?
That's the yellow one.
This one?
That's supposed to be the red one, but it kind of is orange. Actually, the yellow one is orange.
Yeah.
Supposed to do what with them?
Something about, I don't know. But anyway, what were we talking about?
Talking about the package.
No, we were actually talking.
Choo choo.
Oh, yeah. You know what, Hayden? Here you go. I got one for you, buddy. Even though you're not on camera, you can be in the spirit of everything.
Oh,
Here you go.
God.
There you go. There you go.
Wasn't that the same thing worn from the Troll and Cat's Eye?
It
I
is.
can't fit it on my head.
Because you got such a huge head.
Yeah, that's
You got a Wells head.
Actually, I don't even think it would fit on me.
All right. What else we got?
I know the Santa Claus hat won't fit.
There's-
It's smaller.
The Santa Claus hat was on what's his name last week?
Bob?
No, it was on
The dead one.
yeah, Baby Yoda.
Dead one. No.
Don't worry. So anyway, that is going to be created. All that's going to be turned into a kit for the new gunfighter. But also, it's in the process where we're going to be creating all the molds and everything required to produce Mandalorian armor. So if anyone out there would like some Mando armor, we'll have the molds to make the armor.
I may have gotten a hold of a few robot DF or DF robot mini DF players,
Okay.
which
I wanted to ask you a question, but we'll do it afterwards about, your brain over there is beautiful. It's organized. It's a lot better than
the one that we put together in a month.
the one that's now a parts machine.
Yeah.
Or a parts donor. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, but so I'm even doing a jetpack. Yeah, I've actually never done a jetpack.
Is this from
I've
our
never done
discussion of the disco ball jetpack?
I've never done a jetpack because Matt refuses jetpacks, and there was jetpack shame going on, and I am not going to stand for that anymore.
Why?
See, there he is. No jetpacks once again.
At the time? Or?
All the time. It's all the time jetpack shame. You know what I think it
This
is?
is reason right now for me to not only have a jetpack.
Put the stupid circling LED thing on there.
No, the cloak. Well, we're going to put the stupid circling LED thing on it. Come on. He says no capes and no jetpacks. I need both.
It has both of those.
What is that? Mando? What is it?
Against, yeah, whatever.
Mandos against jetpacks and
In combat.
Jetpacks are awesome in combat.
Jetpacks are awesome. Yes, exactly. I think jetpacks are awesome.
I can add a smoke effect too.
Oh yeah.
We've been talking about that.
All Mandos who use jetpacks end up crash. Mandalorians against jetpacks in combat. Well, you know what? Lots have changed. Lots of things have changed since The Mandalorian.
Boba Fett was very drunk.
See, they didn't purchase a Blaster Pro jetpack.
And, yeah. I think that was the fact that if you watch The Robot Chicken, it explains a lot more.
It's not a Blaster Pro jetpack.
He was spending way too much time at the bar, on the barge, and he made a love boat reference, if you remember.
Isaac.
Isaac is the bartender on the Love Boat. And he made the umbrellas, and then
Yes, he had a bunch of books. He had one on his little right.
So it wasn't a jet fact failure. It was inebriation is what happened.
Driving in the
So Matt's saying he wants me to build him a jetpack.
Look at this. Matt is the perfect person to do
A jetpack?
No.
Man, this
Oh,
thing
yeah.
sucks.
It was $1.
Yeah, and it still blows.
I wouldn't pay 50 cents for this.
I want my money back.
Hey, I got my dollar's worth out of that, right?
Are you pointing to me or the...
Look at Rodney.
Look at me. I blink.
It's joy for hours. That and we can't lose them in the dark. Anyway, so there will be, and that is all being worked on. It was worked on before. You guys all saw the pieces of the process last time because the pieces would just show up here on the table and we would talk about them just like we talked about this beautiful E-11 sitting on the table. Oh, and another thing I was thinking about, I think I want to sit down and have a serious E-11 conversation. Over the years, I've had people come in and tell me a lot of things about E-11s that were wrong. I had a lot of people tell me a lot of things about my E-11s that were wrong. And I've actually had people spend serious money on real sterling converted E-11s, and they wanted me to do things that were very wrong. So I would like to have an E-11 discussion. I need this. I need to discuss the E-11 in detail from start to finish, from A New Hope.
Do I have to show up? Because I've heard
all
this
the way
before.
down.
Wallace, I think this is something we can prepare.
We'll prepare for this. This will be a discussion we will have in January.
This sounds like a whole documentary. The E-11.
No, Matt, you'll be back and you'll totally sidetrack me the entire time, and this is a serious discussion. So
So I'm not involved either, okay?
no, you're involved because you're silent most of the time.
Oh my God, the things are still in this.
Are you okay?
Why are you taking that
Dude,
apart?
he's going insane with the sequence.
Screw you.
Hyper focused.
No, I think there needs to be a serious discussion about E-11s because there are some E-11 things that, and you know what, those E-11 things also go into E-22 and E-11D. Those are all things that that modern technology has allowed the prop makers to do, and there's also things that old school technology allowed prop makers to do, and those things all culminate on the changes and variations of E-11s, and we're talking about woodcraft all the way to 3D printing over a 40-year period, maybe even longer. How long has it been since Star Wars came out?
77.
77. So 40. We got a 45-year period. There we go. 45-year period. Oh, you know what? To be honest, crappy sand casting of aluminum is also in there. There is a lot to unpack if you really wanted to sit down and unpack the blaster that is the E-11. There is a ton of stuff in here. There's a ton of history. There's a ton of modified, different versions, stunt versions. There are A New Hope versions, ESB versions. There is Return of the Jedi, Rogue One, and Andor. Now, with Andor, we have a different look at a few E11s also. And don't get fooled, people. There are a lot of reverse shots where they reverse the film, and you're seeing a mirrored, a mirrored
E11.
E11. Yes, you'll see an E11 that is being fired, and the magazine is on this side. That is a mirrored shot. That shot was mirrored for whatever they needed to do. They needed to frame the stormtrooper in a different place or whatever, so they just mirrored the shot. And to be honest, they've done this before. It's done in Return of the Jedi with Boba Fett. If you are a Boba Fett aficionaire, you will notice that his shoulder markings are different. And his little his chest pieces are different. They're left to right, and it's only because it's a mirrored shot. They put him in a different spot to do a different thing.
But what about the space AKs?
The space AKs, I'm going to leave alone. And I will only let that go. We'll let that go because we're only in 2 episodes.
It's still space AKs.
They're still space AKs. Yeah.
What? I want to see it.
I'll show you when we get done.
I won't watch an episode. I'll just see it still. Thank you.
Space AKs.
I have something to do.
So yes, yes, there will be I've actually been thinking about this for probably about 2 or 3 weeks. I actually, technically, I'm always thinking about it because I'm always getting E11 stuff. And E11 stuff, people keep saying, oh, they're doing a New Hope stuff, and they want a chrome bolt. And I'm like, oh, no.
It's not good.
The E11 I make, a New Hope style E11, this is one of them. This is based on the Hero E11. So the Hero E11, just for example, the Hero E11 is an actual real blank firing Sterling. They cut the magazine down to hold 10 rounds instead of 34 rounds. That's why you had the shorter magazines. They just trimmed and cut them and blah, blah, blah.
So it's California compliant.
No.
Anyway, I build Hero blasters. So if I go on the standard that was set by A New Hope, the Hero blasters were fully functional Sterling submachine guns held by close-up stormtroopers, like when they're escorting the princess around, or when Han and Luke are shooting it up in the cell block. Those are all blank-firing Hero blasters. The background blasters are wood. And that's where you get the chrome bolt, because the chrome bolt is
a chunk of wood,
Hayden,
covered in aluminum,
on top of the computer, on top of the stereo. Grab that for me. You see it?
I think I need one of these for my scout.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Thank you, Captain. This is my last point for tonight.
That makes me feel like Dolph Lundgren.
Is this? Is a chrome, it's actually a piece of aluminum tape on a dowel rod. That's what they are.
Everyone needs an
Hey, Straka.
Yes, they do. Everyone needs an E11. Even if you're a rebel, you need an E11. If you're an Imperial, you need an E11. If you're just lonely and need someone to talk to, you need an E11.
Do you remember when you shot down my original E11 idea where I wanted to gold plate it for my Mando?
Yes. And we actually had talked.
So tacky. It'd be like a gold-plated M4.
That was the whole point.
That would be so ugly.
The thing is, the E11 is I mean, come on. Look at this thing. This right here
Needs to be gold plated.
No. For me, this has always been Star Wars. This shape, this profile,
Like a little disco ball keychain right here on the end.
is Star Wars.
to deflate his.
Look at it. He's trying to kill me. He's trying to shut it down. I need a TK. I need Bob. Go get Bob. Bring Bob down here.
He's too heavy.
I know Bob's too
The
heavy.
base is like 20 pounds.
I need Bob down here for backup. But anyway,
Spent 15
for me,
years.
this has always been
15 years till
Star Wars. This blaster, this look, the profile of this thing, it's unmistakable. It's this actual gun. If you know this, the base of the Sterling, this gun here, it was in RoboCop. No one recognizes it, but it was in RoboCop. So, yeah.
It's like the meter from Ghostbusters 2 is in Star Trek.
We're talking.
No, not the PKE, the roundy thing.
Regardless, I'm very passionate about E-11s. Always have been. And
You're correct, Jeff. I think we have a project.
all right. Join us next week when we figure out how we're going to get this crazy train back on track. Rodney, do you have any ideas, thoughts?
Proton packs. Mandos with proton
Packs. Yeah, Mandos with proton packs are.
This is what a kid would want. Mando Ghostbusters.
Who would want to have a proton pack with their Mando?
All right.
Straka.
I'm all done. I want to see everybody next week. We're going to be getting closer to Christmas. Thursday night, Thursday, look out for the launch of the Christmas, the giveaway trivia video. I'm sorry, but it will be out, and we will. That will be where you'll be able to put your names in. That will be up as soon as it gets up. We're going to spam it everywhere, so be ready for that. Do you have anything to add?
The train hits a dumpster fire. In the
Good night,
woods.
everybody.